our champion of the Wrangler NFR. It is Sage Kimzey from Strong City, Oklahoma.
I'm Alexis Kimzey, and this is Off the Dirt. Joining me now is the 6-time and reigning world champion bull rider, Sage Kimzey, right here on Zoom. So this is a pretty exciting time. Congratulations, Sage, on your 7th NFR qualification.
Thank you very much.
So this has been kind of an interesting year for you. I feel like the season started off pretty good, and then in February you had a pretty serious surgery that kind of set you out for some of the season.
Yeah, we were at San Antonio and had a bull fall on me, and it messed my ankle up a little bit. Went in and had a great team of doctors down at San Antonio, got it fixed, and it was a little bit of a process to get it back, but all is good now.
It's kind of incredible what you did this season to come back and finish number one despite all the setbacks of this season. But in the end, I mean, it turned out pretty positive for you. A lot of people are complaining about 2020, but it hasn't been that bad to you.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what the cards are, you just kind of have to, do your best to make the most of it. And I feel like that was what kind of 2020 was for me, for sure. It was just one of those deals. It was like, obviously none of it was ideal, but it's not exactly the circumstances you're in, but how you can adapt to them and make the most of them.
You're only 26 years old, Sage, but you're heading into your 7th NFR. Does that make you feel old a little bit?
It is kind of crazy being one of the veterans in the locker room, for sure. It seems like just yesterday that I was headed out to Las Vegas for my first NFR, and I was the wet-eared rookie. So it's a little different, having the experience, but I mean, that's one thing that you can't really put a price on either. The experience I've had throughout my career has, it's been great, and it's helped me become the person I am today. So.
Well, as someone that is a veteran, Sage, moving forward this year, it's in Arlington. It's kind of a change of events. For you as a veteran, does that make you more excited, or will you miss Vegas?
Yes. I mean, it is. It's one of those deals. I think everybody's super excited to see how it's going to play out in Globe Life. But it is. I mean, you grow up, ever since I was a little kid, it was the yellow buck and shoots in Las Vegas, 10 nights in the Thomas and Mack to see who wears a gold buckle. And it's one of those deals. It is. I'm super excited for this year, it being in Arlington, but at the same time, it will be, it'll be a little different, and, Vegas will definitely be missed.
Mm-hmm. Well, this year in Arlington, I did see from Prefert that they're going to have the same yellow bucking shoots. So you're in luck. There will be some things that are going to be the same that everybody loves about the NFR, period. So that's pretty exciting. So Sage, this season, like I said, you've had a phenomenal career, but this season's been very trying on you as a competitor. What has it taught you moving forward into NFR this year?
I'm not really sure that it's taught me a whole lot more. I'd say just all of the stuff that I've learned throughout my career is definitely just exponentially more important, because all of the virtues that you kind of gain, as you move forward in life is just more important this year than ever before. I mean, patience for sure is one huge thing. I mean, determination, not giving up. I mean, everything that I've learned in my entire life kind of has led me to this point to where, if I wasn't such a strong human being, that there's no way I would have made it through it. And I'd say that's the biggest thing, is just, going back to your core values, your core beliefs, and really just kind of, blocking out everything that doesn't really matter a whole lot, because I mean, you can get wrapped up into 27 different things if you let it. And it's just one of those things. Staying grounded, I'd say, is probably the most important thing for me this year.
Do you think that adversity has made you stronger as a competitor?
I think adversity, it's the old cliche of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I think that's big. Because it is. It's, I mean, everything that you're going through at this point, you can learn from. And, I think that's one of the things I can take away from 2020 is, I definitely grew as a person.
So Sage, you're inching closer to Donnie Gay's record. Now it's within reach. Going into this finals, are you going to be thinking about that, or are you just going to focus on the task at hand?
Yes, I'm definitely, it's in the back of my mind, and it's one of the big driving forces for me, working out at 9:30 p.m. when I don't want to. It's one of those things that I can always fall back on that when I really need something to push me. Without that kind of motivation and that goal, and the road can get very cloudy which road you should be taking. And I think that's the one thing. It's kind of just set my path up for me, to where I always know which direction I should be heading. At the end of the day, the record means nothing when I crawl down in the chute. I've got 10 bulls. I need to ride all 10 of them and, win the most money at the NFR to get closer to that goal. So yes and no, it kind of plays both ways with that.
Do you feel more pressure this year because the lead is slimmer than ever before? But like you said, you're working out 9:30 at night, you're putting in the effort, you're really trying to work on your mental aspect of the game. So for you, are you a little bit excited about that? The thrill of it?
I mean, yes and no. I don't really care, to be honest with you. It's like at the end of the day, I have 10 bulls to stay on, and if I can do that, then I get the piece of hardware that I want. It's the gold buckle is sitting right there in front of me. As you mentioned with the injury, the greatest thing that I have about this year right now is that we're going in to the NFR with a clean slate. It could be a lot different. At the end of the day, it's 10 bulls. It's going to be a riding contest to see who gets crowned the world champion. And, I definitely like my chances.
Good luck from Wrangler Network. We look forward to watching you.
Thank you very much.
That's it for this episode of Off the Dirt. Head to Wrangler.com to get the gear that world champions rely on.